So let's go ahead and jump in with a few flashcards. As always, right hand part, left hand part, and a rhythm reading. So feel free to go through and say the note names out loud, tap and clap the rhythms. Another great thing that you could do with these, if you want to take the challenge factor up a little bit, would be to try transposing any of these flashcard exercises into different keys. So try transposing them into different hand positions, and that would be a super helpful thing for you to do. You could also try to create a left hand part for the right hand line, or a right hand part for the left hand line, or repeat each line playing with both hands at the same time. So play the same notes with your right hand and your left hand for each part. So if you want to kind of take these and make them a little bit more challenging for you, add a little bit of something to it, those would definitely be some options that you could do. So here is number 1. Go ahead and pause and practice each part of this one. And here's number 2. And here's number 3. No, that's upside down. And here is the last one. And as always, feel free to spread these out and practice one on one day, one on another day. Don't feel that you have to do them all at once. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and jump into our book for this week, and we're going to be looking at Unit 12. Now this is, I think, the shortest unit in the book. So our previous video was really a long one, and so this one is going to be much shorter, a very short video, because this unit is so short. So again, I would encourage you, if you want to kind of split it up actually and watch a little bit of the previous video during this week, that's totally fine, because together we have 2 normal length videos, but we have a really long one for last week and a really short one for this week. So again, feel free to kind of split it up and watch a little bit of the previous one during this week's lesson. So we're going to be turning over to page 128, and we're going to be looking at the C major scale. So when we talk about a 5-finger scale, we're talking about 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we talk about full scales, we're talking about 8 notes. We're going from one note to the next note of the same name. So from C to the next C in the example of the C major scale. And on page 128, they give us the little road map of our C major scale, each note that we have, and where we find our half steps in that scale, which we've talked about in our 5-finger patterns and everything before. So you can see the pattern of notes, and all of the other steps are whole steps. We just have the half step between E and F and between B and C. So we have a couple of C scale warm-ups, a couple of activities to get us prepared for playing the full C major scale. So we're going to look at the right hand exercise in the middle of the page, and this is practicing the technique of putting our thumb under while we go up. So we play 1, 2, 3, then I put my thumb under my other fingers to play F. And then I play my finger 5 on that highest C. Then I bring my thumb back down to F, and then I bring my finger 3 over to E, B, C. 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 5, 1, 3, over, 2, 1. Give that a try one more time. 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 5, 1, 3, over, 2, 1. Now we do the same thing with our left hand. We play 1, 2, 3, thumb goes under to 1, then down to C with finger 5 back up. 3 goes over. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 1, 5. 1, 3, 2, 1. So go ahead and give both of those a try, practicing bringing your 3 over and your thumb under until you can do that really, really comfortably. And then we'll look at Key of C roadmap at the bottom. And notice this is just those notes of our 5-finger pattern basically for this first part. We have, but we're using a little bit of a different finger pattern. We're going 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see my hand really close up for this part. I'm going to play this one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 2, 2. Back down. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So that's how we do with that one. So definitely go ahead and give both of those exercises several practices through from the very beginning. It's really, really helpful to use these preparatory exercises that they give you in the book, and it's better to start and kind of really use those preparatory exercises to make sure that you feel really, really solid than to kind of jump in and maybe play it like not so great the first couple of times because we're building muscle memory right from the very beginning. So whenever we play something, the first couple of times are really influential on how our brain learns how to play it. So it's better to go through and take these exercises really slowly. Just give them a try even if they're really basic. That way when you play the scales, you're setting a really good foundation of doing it exactly right from the very beginning. And scales are a really fundamental skill to playing piano. It's something that we'll continue to use. And again, we're learning our C major scale. We'll learn this exact same pattern of fingers where we put thumb under, 3 over for all of the other scales that we use starting on white keys. And then there's some other different finger patterns that we use besides that. But this fundamental finger pattern is a really, really solid part of our piano technique and the things that we need to learn. So definitely take your time learning this one, and don't rush through the learning of the scale process. So turning over to page 129, we have more fun with scales over here. We have our full octave scales in C major with the right hand and the left hand. So a couple of important things that they say to do here that I totally agree with are to make sure that you're playing very slowly and make sure that you're memorizing the finger patterns. It's really pretty simple kind of when you get the hang of it, but we'll definitely do that. And then you can practice with the metronome. So if you don't have a metronome, you can easily get a free app for your phone and try playing it at all of the different tempos they suggest, playing it both legato, smoothly, and staccato. That would be a great way to practice all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate our scale, saying the finger numbers out loud, starting with the right hand one, and I will do the repeat up an octave. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, thumb under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, jump up, 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1. Now with our left hand, and we'll repeat an octave lower. ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. And then here we have our C major scales in contrary motion. So remember, parallel motion means that we're moving in the same direction. Contrary motion is we're moving in opposite directions. So we're going to be practicing our C major scale in contrary motion. If you would like to give it a try in parallel motion, feel free. It's really, really hard. It's a lot harder than it sounds. But we're going to go ahead and try contrary motion. And we're going to be using the exact same finger numbers. So you notice the finger numbers in this, they line up perfectly. So that makes it a little bit simpler for us. So here we go from the very beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, repeat, 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1. Fabulous. So again, feel free to go ahead and give those a try. Make sure that you feel really comfortable with our scales. And then we will go ahead and move right along to our solo rep for this week, which is Vive la France. So we're going to go through and play this hands separately to begin with, then hands together, and then I will play the teacher accompaniment with you. So we're going to be using the notes of the C major scale for this entire song. And also you're going to go through and you're going to mark which 2 lines of music where the hands play parallel motion the entire time. So go ahead and find which 2 lines of music where the hands play parallel motion, and that'll be a helpful thing to mark down. And I'll go ahead and play through just the left hand part to start with, saying the finger numbers out loud. 1, ready, go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 5, 1 and 5, 2, 1 and 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5. Excellent. So go ahead and give that a couple more tries through just with your left hand alone, and then here is the right hand. 1, ready, go. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, over, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, 2, 1. Fabulous job. And then we'll go ahead and give this one a try with both hands together. 1, ready, go. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, over, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 1, 2, 1. Excellent. And then one other thing that you could do for this one to help your practice and kind of help your progress with this would be to write in all of the finger numbers for the left and or right hand part. Again, the finger numbers when we're doing our scales is kind of one of the most important things that we have. So you could definitely go through and just write in all of the finger numbers for the scales, and that would be a really helpful thing to do. Here's the teacher part. 1, ready, go. Wonderful. So the accompaniment with that one sounds really nice, and it really brings the song to life. So again, feel free to go ahead and practice that through several times with the teacher part until you feel really comfortable playing that one. And then we'll move over. We have our technique activities for this week. And our technique activity over here is really more of a song in itself, our scale waltz. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one through hands separately first for you, and then we'll try it hands together. So I'll call out the interval in the left hand as we have like our fifths, sixths, fifths. And that's basically what we have going on in the left hand, and I think that'll be the most helpful. So here is the left hand part alone on this one. 1, ready, go. Rest, fifth, fifth, rest, sixth, sixth, rest, fifth, fifth, rest, second, second, rest, third, third, rest, second, second, rest, 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 third, rest, fifth, fifth, rest, sixth, sixth, rest, second, second, rest, third, third, rest, fourth, fourth, rest, fifth, fifth, sixth, rest, rest, third. Here is the right hand alone, saying the finger numbers. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, over, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. So now I'll go ahead and play this one for you, both hands together, and I will do the repeat. 1, ready, go. is, again, another great one to maybe write in all of the finger numbers for the right hand especially. And notice also that you're going to play the left hand part very light. We have a mezzo forte for the right hand, but a piano for the left hand. So we have two different dynamic markings for each of our hands, so you'll want to keep that really, really nice and controlled. So then over here on page 133, we have some of our music theory exercises for this week. Again, pretty much all of those are dealing with our scales, not super surprising. So go ahead and work through and fill in those pages, and that's what we have for this week. So we're going to look at our F sharp minor and F minor scales. So for our minor scales, remember in the major scales, these were paired, where we had black, 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 white, white, and white, 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 black, white. Well, in the minor, they're paired also. For F sharp major, it's black, black, white, white, black. And for F, it's white, white, black, black, white. So we'll start with F major. I will call out the note names, the finger numbers, and then do one all by itself, and same thing for F. 1, 2, ready, go. F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp, A, F sharp. Finger numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Now down to F. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, A flat, C, A flat, F, and finger numbers. 1, 2, 3,